Assalamualaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Afifa Fairuz with the news. First, the EP headlines. 500 megawatt electricity imported from India added to national grid. Hasina and Modi inaugurate the project at Bheramara in Kushtia through video conference. BNP will not participate in election, keeping Khaleda Zia in jail. Releasing her before announcement of schedule urged. And election schedule to be announced after 30th of October. Number of voters this time almost 10.5 crore. Now on to the details. 500 megawatt electricity imported from India has been added to the national grid. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the project at Bheramara of Kushtia through video conference this afternoon. Besides, the two prime ministers also paint construction work of Kukula-Ura Shahbazpur section rehabilitation project and Akhaura-Agartala rail core. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said Bangladesh plans to import a total of 9,000 megawatt electricity from neighboring countries, including 3,000 megawatts from India. She also spoke about strengthening relations with India. In response, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, from today, relations between the two countries has further deepened. Meanwhile, taking part in the video conference, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said her government is prepared to provide 1,000 megawatt more electricity to Bangladesh. BNP leaders have reaffirmed that they would not take part in national election, keeping Khaleda Zia in jail. The call was made by party policymakers from a human chain organized in front of National Press Club to press demand for release of the BNP chairperson from jail. They urged to create a congenial election atmosphere by releasing Begum Zia before announcement of the election schedule if the government wants a participatory election. At the time, Party Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir disclosed that about 1 lakh leaders and workers have been sued and over 12,000 detained across the country so far since Eid. The schedule of the National Parliament election would be announced any day after 30th of October. Informing this at a press conference, EC Secretary Helaluddin Ahmed said 80% electoral work, including demarcation of 300 constituencies, has been completed. He also informed that the number of voters this year is 10 crore 41 lakh. BJP has beefed up patrolling along the border so that none can destabilize the country by smuggling illegal arms ahead of election. Bordering countries India and Myanmar have assured to extend all cooperation in this regard. BJP Director General Major General Shafinul Islam stated this at a press conference at the BJP headquarters. The High Court has directed to remove all illegal establishments at Hatir Jheel in the capital within 7 days. The directive was given after hearing on a writ petition filed by advocate Monjul Murshid on behalf of Human Rights for Peace. The government has fixed a target of producing at least 10 lakh motorcycles in the country by the year 2027 and create employment opportunity for 15 lakh people. With this end in view, the Cabinet, in a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today, approved the draft of Motorcycle Industry Development Guideline. Now news from abroad. Nationwide protest against record high petrol and diesel prices shut down business, government offices and schools in many parts of India today. In some places, protesters blocked trains and roads and vandalized vehicles. Gearing up for a general election less than 9 months away and provincial polls expected in some states later this year, opposition parties banded together to organize their first protest action in a joint campaign to stir discontent with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Hindu nationalist government. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.